Do you really want to know more? More information? More knowledge about the Pluto-Uranus transit that is going on right now? Do you really want to know what it means on a personal level, on an individual level? When it touches your moon, or when it touches your sun, or Mars, or Mercury, or Venus? Well, then I have this explanation of not only what the Pluto-Uranus square is about, but also how it affects our individual planets and what we can do, or how we can handle this energy at its best. I'm Veerle de Bruyne, and I'm an astrologer, and I'm going to try to explain this a bit more in detail. But first of all, I'm not going to explain hours and hours what Pluto-Uranus is about. I'm more interested in how we can work with it, how on a very practical, mundane level. It's all good to have the insights, and it's all good to have the knowledge about it, and surely we must have them. But I'm also interested in how can we deal with it. So first of all, Pluto-Uranus, what is it about? Very, very simple. It's about change. It's about change, and it's about huge changes in your life. So actually very big opportunity to change whatever it is that has to be changed, whether it is your moon, whether it is your sun or your Mars, etc. So it's about change, because Pluto is now in Capricorn, and Pluto is the planet that wants to transform, it wants to get rid of all the old, and wants to that the new whatever it is, the identity or emotions, that they arise and that at its full potential. So that's Pluto. What is Uranus? Uranus is now in Aries, and Uranus really wants to unchain ourselves. So it really is about, and it's in Aries, so it's on a very individual level. So it's like saying to the individual, be a bit selfish and liberate yourself from the things that you have to get liberated. Okay, so we have these two planets in a square at the moment, and it affects some signs. And I'm only going to focus on the signs, on the 4 signs, Aries, Libra, Capricorn and Cancer. Why is that? Because this square is touching those 4 signs in an opposition or in a square, which means it's challenging. So I'm not going to talk about when Pluto is just trining maybe your Mars in Taurus, because that will affect you in a way. Of course, you will have a transformation of your ego, of how you put actions into life, but it's not going to be very challenging, and it's going to go very smoothly. And I want to talk about the things that go quite challenging in our lives. So I'll be concentrating on these 4 signs. If you don't know about your signs, I mean about where is your moon in, where is your Mars, and you can look it up, or you can just ask me. I'll put a link of my email and website and so on. But first, Pluto-Uranus. So it's very simple. It's about a mini revolution on a very individual level, and it is very exciting because it is it's going to happen anyway. So whether you like the change or not, it's going to happen in your life, because it's a process. It's a process that takes round about 2 years, 1.5 years, 2 years, maybe 3 years. So this transit that starts and ends, and at the end you may be very sure of it, that you will be changed, whatever that had to be changed. So it's a huge opportunity. So people who have a lot of planets in these 4 signs that I mentioned are having huge opportunities in life to change themselves in a very drastic way. But they have the time for it. And time is really, really in your favor. You don't have to change overnight. And big changes, you can't do them overnight either. So you have the time for it to do so. Okay, that is the Pluto-Uranus energy, and it's a bit difficult to handle at times because Uranus is involved. Uranus is